Nearly a decade later,
Well, you know, the people of Cold Spring and Richmond, too,
around the Cold Spring community, you can see reminders
they have been so supportive, so helpful, so caring.
from a memorial outside the police department to a sign close to where he was killed. The memory of Officer Thomas Decker lives on today. And at a cemetery not too far from town,
I can always tell when a police officer was here, then there'd be a cup of coffee sitting there or whatever. You know.
Tommy is laid to rest.
Now you only got left is pictures of them and your memories, and I treasure them so much.
Like this one, framed by Rosella Decker, Tommy's mother.
He just came over in the morning. He had worked all night.
Rosella snapped the picture as he left for a retired police officer's funeral.
See that across the
Blue line.
blue line? Yeah. And I told him, I said, you know, you worked all night. How can you stand, you know, at attention then for this funeral? You know, and he's told me, and I remember how he looked at me and he said, you know, Mom, they do it for me too. Never thinking that just a few months later it was him.
November 29th, 2012 was Officer Decker's end of watch.
Tom would have been very proud of seeing how much the community loved him.
Shot and killed in the line of duty while doing a welfare check.
You always think it's a small community, it's not going to happen here, and it just made everything as real as it could be.
Now police chief for the Cold Spring and Richmond Police Department,
He went the extra mile to make people laugh and have a good day and brighten it a little bit.
Jason Bloom, joined the department in 2006. Officer Decker trained him in.
Holds a special place in your heart because of that?
He does. So he's one of those guys that went fishing with on the weekends and spent a lot of time with. We were definitely close.
Just like family, Chief Bloom and his fellow officers only have memories and mementos around town to keep him close.
And there's been a lot of people that reached out to say, hey, what can we do?
Like the one outside the police department.
But your work, what you're trying to do is help them honor Tom's life.
But this community wants to do something bigger.
Yes, I believe it's not only our duty, but our privilege. You know, memories fade. I'm trying to prevent that from happening.
Paul Willetsko is organizing an effort
They have a hard job. You know, they put their lives on the line every day.
to build a new memorial for Officer Decker and his fellow officers.
They have families just like you and I. And to say thank you means so much. And it's something I feel we should do as a community.
Halfway to their goal,
But we still have 30,000 yet to go,
Paul's vision looks similar to this and would stand 8 feet tall.
which is an outward community sign of saying thank you for all you do.
It's always right here in my heart.
It's awesome when guys like Paul step up and want to help the department and say, hey, I want to take this on, I want to do this for you.
I can't say how I feel about it. It overwhelms me that people have been so good.